Now, here's your Pinpoint weather forecast with meteorologist Henry Groff.
Well, today is officially the first start of spring, but of course, being more specific, it does start at 11:06 tonight, but we'll still count the entire day. And over the next 48 hours, in my opinion, it's really going to be feeling like spring with those swings in our temperatures. Still, as we head into the early afternoon, a little bit cold out there, especially as we take a look at the high mark West Virginia Skycam into downtown Parkersburg, where it's still sitting around 37 degrees. So if you're heading outside, which I mean, with how nice it is behind me, still a good idea to, you'll just need that jacket. We're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies as we continue through the rest of our Tuesday. So nice and quiet, not going to see any snow flurries like we did yesterday. And the main reasoning for that is the positioning of this area of high pressure and the winds. Yesterday we were seeing them come out from the northwest. Now, as they come in from the southwest, that's shutting off the ability to produce any snow off the lakes, and that's why we won't be dealing with any flurries this afternoon. And that is also going to help pull in some slightly warmer air this afternoon. Yesterday we only saw those low 40s. Now as we push through the rest of the day, it gets warmer. We'll look at those upper 40s, getting close to the low 50s. However, keep in mind, those winds aren't really going to be helping us because they're going to be quite blustery, anywhere between 10 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. We could even see gusts up to 30 miles per hour, so we'll have to factor in those wind chill values. So even though we'll see the 40s in an hour or so, it's still going to feel like we're sitting in the mid 30s. Same case this afternoon. Upper 40s, low 50s. Throw that out, it's still going to be feeling like we're sitting in the low to mid 40s later on today and for that evening commute. So the jacket still going to be needed on the way back home from work. But there is some good news, and that is tonight. We'll drop back down into the lower 40s, so not as cold going into Wednesday morning. In fact, getting a little bit warmer for our Wednesday. This time we'll be into the mid 50s, but like I said before, over the next 48 hours, going to be a little bit of a roller coaster for us. That's because we're going to be looking at a cold front pushing through tomorrow afternoon. So as we do get those 50s, that cold front coming through kicks it out of Zanesville back down to 45 tomorrow afternoon. And for us, tomorrow evening, we're all of a sudden back into the low 40s. Once that front does push through, and then we're seeing those 20s rolling back into the mid-Ohio Valley. So Thursday, not going to be as warm. Highs back into the mid 40s, so there's that roller coaster for us. And even though spring has started, the official growing season hasn't officially started for the mid-Ohio Valley. So we'll see a harsh freeze Wednesday night into Thursday, temperatures into the low 20s. But because that growing season doesn't start just yet, you won't see any frost advisories or freeze warning issues. But if you have any plants out there starting to grow now, should probably keep note of this. But we'll see those 60s eventually return by the time we get into Friday with that chance of rain rolling back in as well, Alexa.
Yeah, it almost feels a little bit more like winter than spring with those temperatures that we're seeing today.
But like I said, spring, we're going to get those
temperatures. Yeah, which I feel like is pretty indicative of the season.
And
but
I think we said a couple weeks ago not to put the coats away just yet, even though we had those 70s.
Yeah.
This is why.
I know. And Friday, though, it's definitely going to be feeling like spring because there's going to be some rain. It's going to be a little bit warmer, so
we need those warm temperatures back.
We do, and the rain. So thank you so